Little one Paul here. So if you saw my last video, I talked a little bit about Fibonacci and reading the candles, basically looking for a bullish candle and kind of determining the direction on a longer time frame, and then going to a smaller time frame and then kind of scalping. So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at crypto, but we're going to be focusing on bearish candles and kind of how to load it with the Fibonacci and kind of see where it's going, and basically just look at the candle and see the movement, see what direction it's going, and how we can actually enter trades by looking at a longer time frame, but then scalping it on a smaller time frame. So we're going to be looking at the bearish candles today. I kind of waited for Bitcoin to kind of go down again to for us to look at the bearish moment, because the last video it was going up. Today we're going to be focusing on it going down and finding the moments to get in using Fibonacci and just the movements of looking at the wicks from a bearish candle. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to focus on the direction. And the last video I did, I think we focused on the day. But the day doesn't really give us a lot of data we need, because what we got right here is we got an indecision candle, and then we got a bearish candle. So it's not really what we can go on is saying that it's going down for today. So what I like doing is I'll go to the 6 hour, it'll give us more information. So what you want to look for, and we look at the 6 hour here, and we can tell that the bearish candle here has been going down for about 18 hours. We could see that there's no wick at the top on this one, this one, this one, and this one. So if you saw my last video, I kind of went over how to look at these wicks, these candles, these wicks on these candles here. So basically, the wick at the bottom represents the bulls. The wick at the top represents the bears. So if you have more of a wick, now if it's like this and there's no wick at the top, that means the moment is bearish. If there's no wick at the top, that means the moment is bearish. But if you see the wick at the top, it is still bearish. If you see a wick at the bottom, these are the bulls. These are the bulls trying to push it up. These are the bulls trying to push the price up. And if you zoom in real close, you can actually see that. That's what these wicks do. More of the wick on the bottom represents it trying to pull and go back up. So judging by that, just knowing that, just by looking at it, we can see that it's been going down for 18 hours. It is just now starting to try and go back up. It's trying to bounce. You can tell because the wick on this one is getting a little bit bigger. But you can tell just by observing this right now is that the bulls are trying to take control right now, because you're starting to slowly see more and more of the wick on the bottom here. So what we want to kind of determine from looking at these candles here is the overall direction right now. We're on the 6 hour, and basically it's been going down, down. There's no wick at the top here, so this is bearish, 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 and bearish. So basically we have determined the direction, and the direction right now is down, even though it's trying to go up. And so real quickly, we're going to go look at a smaller time frame. I'll do this on a 15-minute. And so we can see right here, because we saw on the 6 hour that, because it's trying to go up. And these are the candles right here because it's trying to go up. We saw that on the 6 hour, that there's more of this wick. There's more of this wick on the bottom showing. So that means it's more of the wicks on the, use keys. because you can tell it's trying to go back up. Because if you go to a smaller time frame, you'll see that happening right now, because you'll see that more of the wick was showing on the bottom. So it's been trying to go back up. But for the sake of this video, I really want to focus on a bearish moment, because I went over that I went over the bullish moment. So right now you can actually see that the bulls and bears are fighting. So right now you got the bulls and the bears, or the bulls and the bears right here. So the bears are trying to push it down. The bulls are trying to push it up. So the wick at the bottom is the bulls. The wick at the top is the bears. So basically they're at war right now. So real quickly, I want to kind of look at the Fibonacci. And what you want to do is you want to go to Auto Fibonacci Retracement. And you can kind of see here, you can kind of see the levels that they're bouncing from. So basically, it has to get past this line here. Let's look at this on the day, because I think that's what I did on the last one. Okay, so it's kind of in between. Let's just go to the 6 hour. We could see that it's trying to get past this line right here. And if it can't get past this line, it's going to bounce all the way down here. And it's going to go to 57,000. So that's basically where we're at right now. And you can basically just look at that and see where it's bouncing. So basically, this strategy will work it'll work for stocks, it'll work for all the other assets. I went over it with crypto, because it's a pretty volatile asset, but you can also use this strategy to apply it with stocks, Forex, and you can do it for gold, but gold is very, very volatile. But this exact strategy for the bearish chart and the bullish chart will work. It'll work the same, but I'm only going to do this for, I think you guys get the general idea on how to read these candles and find the direction by looking at the 6 hour, then go to a smaller time frame for you to scalp the market. But anyway, if you guys like this video, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in future videos.